Coach, I mean, to kind of grind one out, kind of take us through the final one against Southern Nazarene here at home.
You're exactly right. We did grind it out. We didn't. I give Southern Nazarene a lot of credit. They played really well. They executed. They set some good screens. They got the ball inside, outside. They made shots. They played well. I thought that, and I think that for us to get that win, to beat them, that meant a lot for our guys because we did not have our best night. I mean, and we're going to have film session this week, and there's some guys that we played hard. I give our guys a lot of credit. We played hard, but we just didn't have our best game. When you can win a game like that, as crazy it was with the finish, with the free throws, everything, great win for us, but we didn't play our best. So hopefully we can get back on track and start playing a little better basketball. But as long as we're winning, we're going to take it.
Go aheed.
I was going to say Chavlovich climbing the ranks in terms of the all-time points. What stands out about his game? I mean, what surprises you?
It surprised me he's not making more shots. He's got to, he had 27 points, I think, but on 25 shots. So we're really looking at that. We want to get the shots maybe down a little bit or maybe make some more of those shots. But, David we give him the green light, and I've trusted him from day one, and he wants to win more than anybody. And I let him make those decisions, and we'll talk about it a little bit as a coaching staff, as well as getting him in the film room. Hey, was this a great shot, or could we have maybe made one more pass? But David's a phenomenal player, and when he plays as hard as he does on the defensive end as well, he's not just trying to get his points; he's trying to win. And sometimes that's our best option with him shooting. But he just had a little bit of an off weekend actually this weekend. But he was 7 for 7 from the free throw line.
Looking ahead, opening up conference play on Thursday, how huge is it to open up at home against conference?
Yeah, it's really nice to open up at home, especially this will be our 4th game at home. Yeah, we've got Western New Mexico and Eastern coming in this weekend, and what we're trying to do, it's a little bit different this year. We play Thursday and Saturday, so Thursday at 7:30, Saturday at 4 o'clock. So what we do for our preparation Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is we're not just getting ready for Thursday, we're getting ready for Saturday as well, because you have that one day off, and after a big game on Thursday night, it's really hard to go hard after it with our guys on Friday. So we want to kind of get prepared for both teams, but yet you focus on one game at a time, and that's Western on Thursday night.
Everybody in this conference, except the team you just mentioned, is really playing well going into this conference. Can you talk what it's going to take to win this sucker?
It's one game at a time, and you're exactly right. I think this conference is very wide open. I'm looking at Eastern, and I think they were picked down the bottom, but I don't see how they can finish down the bottom. They've got some great players. They play hard. They got a young coach over there that is really, coaching his heart out. And so they're going to be very, very tough on Saturday. And then the rest of the teams. I haven't watched a lot of the teams because we get ready for our games, but, Midwestern, Angelo, Tarleton, UTPB I think has 1 loss. And so there are so many good teams out. The Kingsville's playing well. And, it's going to be very tough. I couldn't tell you right now who's going to win it. It's going to be wide open.
What's the benefit of having a stacked conference like that?
It's good. I think I'd have to double check, but I think we're 49-13 as a conference right now, something like that. 13 losses, 49 wins. And what that does is if you can be one of the top 4 teams, you might get into the regional. If your conference is getting beaten up by everybody, you better win your conference tournament to make sure that you get in. But it's something that hopefully, if it doesn't kill you, because it can beat you up playing all those teams. It can be a meat grinder and it can be tough. But if you can manage to get through it and you're healthy, that's going to help you for postseason play because you're going to be playing some really great teams.
I know you take them one at a time, but you got 3 games in 6 days, and then you don't play another conference game until January 5th. How critical are these 7 days for your program?
Yeah, it's big. If we could get to 3-0, like you said, in conference, but just that conference, winning the conference would be great, but the New Mexico Highlands games that we play on that following Saturday, that's just as big because it's an in-region game. It's against the Rocky Mountain. That game is just as big to me as any of these other games because obviously you want to defend home court, and that's what we're trying to do here the next 3 games is defend home court. But those regional games are just as big, and I don't know if people understand that or not, but New Mexico Highlands, getting 2 wins over them is huge. And if we can do that the following Saturday, that would be great for our program as well. But, it's always fun to win a conference title. And we've done that before here at WT. I know they've done that before here at WT. We did it where we were at before, and you know, we're going to try to go for that again and try to win that LSC.